Oh man, so I just seen the craziest footage, dog. We gotta talk about this real quick, but Austin Metcalf's dad just went off on these people trying to form some type of protest. They each trying to start some stuff, and Austin Metcalf's dad went off saying, "You are the effing problem. Stop using my son's photo and stop with all this division that you guys are creating around a story with my son. Stop, stop, stop." All right, check this out right here and see what's going on.
This country is wrong. Why can't you stand that and say with that? Maybe you can. Would you be willing to stand by me in a press conference or in an individual interview and talk about this issue that is larger than Austin at this point? God rest the beautiful young man's soul that would have been one of our strongest voices if he was still alive today.
Are you done?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, my turn to speak. You are part of the fucking problem, my friend. You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking...
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk.
My son, let me finish. I gave you your time. You take my son's face off your website. I am not associated with you.
You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir. You are creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness.
Here, you are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak. Condemn your son's killer and the culture that caused it.
Hey, Jeff.
That's the problem.
You've been submitted. Hold on, Jeff.
You've been submitted.
I'll handle it from here.
You've been submitted, sir.
You're not gonna make
If we were all of your nature,
Guys, listen.
You're
Let me
not
say
gonna
this.
say
what a weak man.
Do you know who you're talking to?
You
don't, do you?
I'm talking to a black man.
You don't. No, you're not.
Okay.
You sit here, you talk about Trump.
But I am. You're not
Google
gonna
my
make me
name
back
and
down.
Trump. No. When you do that, my name is Bruce.
I agree with black
No,
males winning,
Google that.
but they're not winning right
what
now.
You're doing,
they're becoming
but what
degenerates.
you're doing
and murdering white
you're
people.
not helping America. You're no more patriotic than I am. No
Being
way.
silent is
Where
not
were you
helping.
on
No way.
January
You've been
6th?
silent. It's only gotten worse.
Where were you on January 6th?
just
You've been
found out
silent.
about
It's only
Patriot.
gotten
Where I was?
worse.
Where were you? Did you stand for your country
So you
when they
think that
stole our
made you
vote?
patriot because you showed up there? Does that
tyranny.
make you a patriot?
Joe
What's your
Biden,
Because you
Joe
showed
Biden
up.
is a
All you do is
pedophile.
condemning us. What's your
My
solution?
solution is to help people where they're weak. So we have an issue in young black males' lives across the country.
It's not
It doesn't
say that to
matter.
Jeff
Nothing's
Metcalf.
changed.
It's
Say
getting
that to
worse.
Jeff Metcalf.
We talk about it, man.
Say it.
At the end of the
So
day,
then- so
the
then
man
what
is
is
asking.
his-
So let me ask you this: you got a father who's grieving, and your response is he's weak.
My father is celebrating my strength right now.
You have no idea. You'll never win the Senate. And what I'll do, I'll come to Florida and run for Senate and run as a Republican, and I'll kick your butt.
No,
Guaranteed.
you
2
lose,
years,
bro.
You need 2 years of
Guaranteed.
presidency
You
in
lose.
Florida.
Because this
First of all.
behavior is why
First
we're in
of
the
all.
situation where.
Did y'all see the corner in the background? Black man speaking here. Yeah. Bro, shut your whack ass up, my boy. I'm getting tired of y'all folks, bro. I'm getting tired of y'all. But nevertheless, listen, man. I must say, dog, bro, my apologies for my last video when I said that cooler heads were not prevailing in regards to Austin Metcalf's dad showing up to the Karmelo Anthony press conference. Maybe he wanted to show some type of solidarity and level-headed when it comes to the situation, saying that I want to hear what his family has to say. Maybe he was there to show support. I don't know if he had a conversation with them. Who knows? Oh yeah, and I'm seeing people that keep saying, why you don't speak on Jet Metcalf's past and things of that sort. I see they has a past, but I haven't seen anything other than him showing up to the press conference. I haven't seen him say anything that requires to bring that up. It doesn't have any bearings on this case, so that's why I'm not mentioning it. As well as I believe Dominic Alexander. I'm not seeing anything that has any bearings on this case right here, so that's why I'm not mentioning his past. But it seems like he's trying his best to not have a divide. He seems like he's trying to hold down things from when he said at the beginning that this is not about race. In his opinion, that's his opinion. Although the situation has grown legs, and I continue to say, as people continue to be upset about black folks defending themselves or defending Karmelo Anthony, that's all it's been. It's all been defense. And yes, you are hearing more people hear about the story, and they may be catching on as things has progressed to this point. But initially, the story began to go crazy. A lot of conservatives, period, was using this situation as a placeholder to push their narratives about how they feel about blacks, black culture, whatever they want us to use to disguise their racism, their coonery, whatever it may be. And Austin Metcalf's dad seems like he's continuing to try to stop that narrative and not let his son be a pawn in this mess that these people are creating. Once again, black folks are only defending what they've been seeing. Many people did not know that this was a big thing in the first place until they continue to see the negative stories about Karmelo, and then they heard the truth. And their perception may be, okay, we need to let this go ahead and play out. He needs to have his day in court. Due process needs to take place. And also they saying this situation and how people used it as a blanket to confirm whatever bias or prejudice that they already had. That's what's been going on. We've been playing defense this entire time. And you see these dumbass motherfuckers like, look at this damn flyer that they've been using. These motherfuckers talk about high IQ shit. These people can't even spell Frisco. There ain't even a high school in this city with this damn name. Look it up. Look it up. The high IQ people that want to shame black coach all the damn time can't even take a second to spell check. Now, I know I ain't the smartest man in the world. I'm not the most articulate, but I ain't that damn dumb. I ain't that damn dumb to continue to criticize black culture and the things they say about it, but then at the same time, be so damn loud, proud, and stupid as hell. And looking foolish as hell with some stupid ass coons behind them co-signing the shit, to the point that the dad, he's trying to go to make a point, calling up the dad, and he's cuss your ass out, leave you looking stupid. Hell nah, man. This situation is crazy. It continues to grow legs and get even crazier. But all we asking for is, man, all we asking for is to sit back and let the process play out. Whatever the jury decides, that's what we all have to live with. And shit, the shit may play in you guys' favor because we know how America is. We see how the shit goes. Even in a similar situation where I believe it may be even more egregious, because the case in Allison situation where the kid actually had the knife in school grounds. They actually planned to fight and everything. He stabbed the boy several times in the bathroom when, once again, they planned to fight after they previously had an argument, him and the boy Joe Ramirez. That situation right there, if you want to compare them, when both him and Karmelo and Anthony initially had a $1 million bond, both of them, his was reduced to $175,000. Karmelo just $250K. That's the most it got reduced to. So even the situation that was more egregious, you still see things. You still see things were not dealt with in the same way. Yet you guys want to dox that judge, that conservative judge, and call her a BLM activist. What the fuck? Y'all, this high IQ shit, I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. I don't see that shit, bro. I don't see that shit, bro. But hey, man, let me get to go ahead and enjoy the rest of my weekend and watching these playoff games, man. Y'all let me know what y'all got to say in the comment section below. I'm going to get up out of here, though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.